Oh, fuck. This is me trying out the new game, Prey, running on an IntelHD GPU. So at this point you're either asking, how? Or you may be wondering, why? This video will hopefully provide an answer. Welcome to the LowSpecGamer, the show where I explore ways of lowering graphics and increasing performance on modern games to play them on low-end computers. And on this episode we're going to take a look at Prey. Prey is a recently released game running on the newest generation of the Cry engine, the engine made famous by games like Crysis. Since the minimum spec is a GTX 660 and an i5 2400, I decided to see what I could do to make it work on this dual-core Intel Celeron and its included IntelHD, which will be overclocked. The first thing we're going to need is to locate the configuration file in your user folder, Saved Games, Arcane Studios, Prey, and the file is called game.cfg. This game does not allow access to a developer console, so we're flying blind regarding the variables that we can change, but some smart people from NeoGAF have already started figuring out that some variables from previous CryEngine games do indeed work, and you can add them at the bottom of the game.cfg file to apply them. So of course we're going to just completely ignore this warning. These variables disable motion blur, sharpening, chromatic aberration, and HDR bloom. Then I added a couple of other interesting things. This command can help you change the resolution of some shadows. You cannot get rid of them completely by setting them to 0, but it will minimize them to a small flickering. Then these two commands can be used to further reduce the draw distance of some elements, especially small objects that will only appear when you're very close to them. I suggest you back up these commands. Every time you open the settings screen on the game, it will delete them. Now I wanted to add an additional comment regarding resolution. You can force a custom resolution on this game by going into your GPU's control panel and searching for the custom resolution section, like this part on the IntelHD panel, or the custom mode app on the System32 folder. Once you add that resolution, you can set up the resolution parameters in the file and the game should load on that resolution. Since I am crazy enough to try and play this game on this thing, I'm going to reduce the resolution to 768 by 432, which is a 16 by 9 resolution and should stretch perfectly. Well, the shadows are all screwed up, but I'm getting much better performance than I expected. Really interesting looking, isn't it?
All better. Don't forget to complete a patient questionnaire. Your feedback will be invaluable.
Sure, that's not... Getting pretty sick of these things. You never know when one's going to pop up. Is it this box? Is it this box? Oh wow! That was a lucky shot. Oh fuck! This game has a pretty nifty crafted system. You use all the junk, you recycle them into raw materials, and then you create nifty stuff like this jetpack. My, the lava is just looking great. This is great, not alarming at all. Well, this is interesting. All the debris is just floating right in front of me. That is... In space, no one can hear you lag. Now where the heck am I supposed to go? Multiple object... What? That's not good. That's not good. Not... Well, that's not going to be a problem. What is that? I'm not entirely sure. Is this an enemy? Oh, yep, that's an enemy. That's a... there's two of them. Ah, this is not good. Well then. Remember to follow me on social media if you want to participate in some of the dankest shitposting you have ever seen, or donating Patreon like these nice folks so the channel can continue. See you soon. I got a couple of extra videos in the works.